team. Played well against the Blazers the last time out. Minott has it stripped free by Sissoko, who gets the start. Sissoko starting things, getting physical. Claxton into the lane, lays it up and in with those long arms. Beat for three. Rebound run down by Sissoko in the corner. The Blazers in business. Out of backcourt comes Denny. Races right to the cup to lay it up and in. Again, attempting to back tap and off the body of Wilson, controlled by Traore. Off it comes to Claxton's pump fake. Lean in lefty. Book it off the window. Back door and slip away from Williams. Can't. So the second option, Holiday. Muscles his way inside of Traore and hits a little floater.
Yeah, he gave him a double bump.
Obvious spots a seam before he's going right at it. Traore will field it. Williams sidesteps Kling. A nice move on the run. Let's go to work. Bible gets it right back. He says, I'm going to atone. I'm going to go get two right here. With the steal and the bucket. After the timeout, Chaney Johnson with the ball, working with it up top for the Nets. Minott gets off the three. Murray backs in on Williams, turns away from the static, laid it up and in as he draws contact. Shifting gears out there as Saraf drives it into the lane, has it blocked. Murray comes down with it, sends it ahead to Odby. A great bounce pass to Scoot. Tried to tuck it into the left hand. Denny follows. Trying to protect the house tonight of the Blazers, returning home for a nice stretch of home games. Etienne with it, drops it off in deep. Good movement without the ball. Then Saraf laid it up and in. Then he towers above Etienne for a three. Missed the shot. Fields his own miss. Finds Sissoko. One dribble. Out it comes to Murray for a three out of the corner. Got it. Denny Advia fields the rebound. Denny outside of Kamara. There he is out of Brussels. Johnson's a big man. He backs him off and then pivots. Gives here to Sissoko. He tries to get that Euro step going and he does.
Yeah.
Etienne, 10-shoot three. That's his second triple. The picks. He had the 8th ranking in the draft. Blazers come right down the floor with very little time right out of the net. The Blazers have had for 5. Free throw shooting 5 of 10. Up top, here's Holiday into the lane to Kling, standing right there in the
second of a back-to-back after a 5-game trip. Not an excuse, but there is not only physical fatigue, but also mental.
Yep, I think you hit on it. Kamara, though, steps up and he drills his third. Blazers faithful trying to ignite the Blazers here. Holiday spins into the paint, swings it outside. Kamara will raise another three. Tamani's having one of those nights. Spins, leans in, gets leverage. No, tapped it once. No, got it. Regroups and laid it up and in. Donovan Clingan. Blazers leading 46-31. And Holiday up the high screen, pitches it into the corner. That's intercepted by Williams. 7 Blazer turnovers. Claxton crosses into the paint.
San Antonio Spur for a day. It was such a beautiful moment. The entire arena was chanting his name for 3 minutes during the timeout.
Henderson is in along with Holiday. Chaney Johnson up top, pump fake, drive it. That's a good move. He'll lay it in.
Yeah, he can get Donovan out above the three-point line and use his speed.
He's kind of frozen with that pump fake. 11-point lead.
It's a good test for Donovan guarding that style of guard. And one for Blake Wesley.
On the baseline, trying to force his way inside.
That was good defense from Saraf.
It sure was. He cut that baseline off, and then Johnson comes down. He holds that high.
Big dunk.
Scoot the other way. Checked by Saraf, who stands 6'6". Bounces outside of Kamara. He'll drive it inside. Switch to the offhand bank. It comes off long into the hands of Sissoko, who will race it down the floor to Tamani Kamara. He hits 5 for 5 with the rebound.
It would be really nice if the Blazers could just have extreme focus and really push this lead upwards closer to 30 points.
Yes. Just inside the 3-point arc. We'll leave it here to Williams. He dribbled that. Looked like it went off the foot of Kamara. And then it takes a wicked hop right to Minott for the lay-in.
That's too bad. The Blazers were doing a lot of good stuff defensively that time. Jamming stuff up, top blocking.
Oh, wow. Wilson curls inside. Klingan is pushed out of there by Claxton. Nets on the attack. Wilson turns the corner and tucks one up and in on a reverse. Jalen Wilson, third-year pro out of Kansas. Sissoko comes down the floor. He draws Claxton onto him, and he's trying to take advantage of some opponents that are in the rebuilding phase. Klinga gets another block. That'll be 7 tonight. But it's recovered by the Nets. And Wilson goes out. Here's Henderson with Murray. Scoot, center of the court. Step back three. Saraf making a hard charge at him, but he drilled it right over him. Klinga the rebound. An outlet pass nearly stolen. They just secure it. Murray right there with it. Hands to Scoot. He's got a three in his sights and drilled it. Good to see. Claxton. A hopper. Grabs his own miss. Minott will heave and score on a three. Under 3 minutes remaining here in this third. 88-69 count. Blazers off the screen. Scoot. Bust free. Drives to the glass and laid it up and in. It goes right by him. Saraf will bring it out on top here to Williams again. He'll go to work with the bounce. Slashing.
Took it over.
Yeah, did not walk. Henderson at the near edge, crossed over. Bounce to Tumani, he'll take it, fire it, and he drains another three. Tumani Kamara is locked on. Like what? Turn on the line. Saraf bothered by Scoot, he grabs it. Murray up the floor, tried to sidearm a pass. That is knocked down, but recovered by Tumani. Leaves it off for Scoot, just takes it in the flow, and he knocks in a three-point shot. Nice little burst. Malachi Smith. Last day of a 10-day contract. Money outside. Holiday steps up to three. Splash. Nothing but net.
Nice.
Lobs it to Sissoko. Bullets a pass over here to Murray. Scrapes along into the paint. Turns. Finds Kamara for another three. Tumani Kamara. 8 for 8. Lost the handle. Finds it. Feeds it. Henderson over here to Tumani Kamara. Threads it between the wickets for another three. He's going to start another streak. Tumani Kamara. 6'4", 24-year-old undrafted rookie. Joining the Blazers on a two-way deal. Reaches down to steal it away. Hooked that one from Smith from three.
I'm not completely sure.
Etienne out on top. Kenny Johnson's three is off. Rebound comes right to Wilson. And backlight found the three-point groove. Still just a little off there. Wilson, so they've got a nice handle on his minutes. Minott inside out dribble drive. Into the paint, Scoot goes off. Hansen the rebound, quick outlet pass to Denny. Downhill, 2-on-1 to Batiste. To the glass lane. City, tough pass to handle. Hansen makes the catch, spins and scores through contact. Nice looking play by the big man. Etienne comes back, positioning. Minott backdoor. Cheney Johnson zips a pass inside, and the 6'8" Minott scores and draws the foul. Wesley.
Or double foul, right?
Or double foul. Murray hits from three-point range out of the corner.
I don't want any dip. I learned from JG, the best at it.
Wait a minute, is that a real thing?
Somebody made it real.
What about you? What's your favorite chip of this?
Just some guacamole.
Oh, Murray.
With a mixture of Chris Murray.
Yeah. Wesley a burst. Bible gets a steal, knocks it down, controls it. Wesley up top.